Hello everyone, this video is in continuation to our videos on human reproduction. In our last video, we have discussed about extraembryonic membranes. In this video, we'll talk about parturition. Now first of all, what is parturition? Now watch the video till the end. At the end, you will get everything, all the important pointers on the board. You can use it for your notes, fine? So parturition, first of all, what is parturition? Expelling out of fully formed baby after gestation. Now the terms which I have used here are gestation. One, the baby should be fully formed, and the second is gestation. What is gestation? Gestation is the time period from fertilization till the complete development, or you can say till parturition. That's known as gestation. In humans, it is 9 months, or we also say 280 days. So this is the definition of parturition: expelling out of a fully formed baby from the mother's body after the gestation period is complete. Now, during this course of development, what all changes happen? We have already discussed it video by video in different topics. What happens in human? Now what happens here? What are the various significant, what is the process in which the process of parturition is going to take place? Now I'll divide the video in two. One, we'll do the process, and second, we'll talk about the different phases जिसमें parturition is divided. So we'll talk about the steps first. Now as the process of parturition has to take place, or the expelling of the fetus has to take place, what happens? First of all, the first step, you can say, I'll write it in a flowchart form. First of all, what happens? The fetus and placenta secrete or produce or release fetal ejection factors. Fine. So these are produced by fetus and the lining of placenta and fetus. They will produce fetal ejection factors. This is the first step. Now this fetus ejection factors will now enter the maternal blood. I'll write here, reach maternal blood, and they will stimulate mild contractions, mild uterine contraction, you can write uterine. Fine. So they will stimulate the first mild uterine contraction, and they will be done by fetal ejection factors. Now after that, after this mild uterine contraction, what will happen? The maternal pituitary, to be more specific, anterior lobe of pituitary, will secrete hormone oxytocin, which is also known as a birth hormone. Now after the secretion of oxytocin, this oxytocin is going to now stimulate strong, I'll write it with blue, strong uterine contractions, which is also known as labor pains. Fine. So this will be induced by oxytocin, which is also known as a birth hormone. Now when these strong uterine contractions they occur, it leads to dilation of cervix. Cervix is also known as birth canal. Fine. So dilation of cervix, so that the mouth of cervix open up and the head of the baby can be expelled out from the body of the mother. After the dilation of cervix, the next step takes place known as expulsion. That means the baby will be now passed out from the body of the mother. That's the process of expulsion. And after expulsion, there is some additional process that's known as after birth. That is, I'll write here, expulsion of placenta. Expulsion expulsion of placenta. Fine. We all know that the humans, they have deciduate type of placenta in which the fetal and the maternal placenta both are expelled out from the body of the mother as after birth, after the expulsion of the baby. So these are the various steps which take place during the process of parturition or during the expulsion of the baby. First of all, it is initiated by the layers of fetus and placenta, which will now secrete fetal ejection factors, which will then stimulate mild contractions, further leading to secretion of oxytocin, and then strong uterine contraction occurs, leading to dilation of cervix, which will lead to expulsion of the whole baby, and then the after birth. So these are the different steps. After this, we are going to now talk about the phases of parturition. The different phases of parturition which we talk about. So the first phase of parturition is known as, or is called dilation phase. Dilation phase. Fine. So what happens here in dilation phase? What is going to take place? We'll talk about it. First of all, it occurs under the influence of the hormone relaxin. Fine. And herein, during this dilation of the cervix takes place. Fine. The cervix is going to dilate. This is the first step, which will then initiate labor pains. So the hormone, I'll write here hormone. So the hormone responsible for dilation phase is relaxin hormone, and what happens during dilation? The cervix, it relaxes or dilates. The second phase is called as expulsion phase. Phase. Now what happens during expulsion or during expulsion phase? What will happen? The first step which is going to take place during expulsion phase is the first of all, it occurs under the influence of relaxin hormone. Herein it occurs under the influence of oxytocin hormone. Okay. Second phase expulsion phase occurs under the influence of oxytocin hormone. Now what happens here? Oxytocin hormone stimulates uterine contractions. Those are strong uterine contractions called the labor pains. Fine. And now after these due to these strong uterine contractions, the amniotic sac ruptures. Amnion ruptures to release amniotic fluid. Next step. After that, what happens? After the rupturing of amniotic sac, the expulsion will take place. Expulsion of the baby will take place from the mother's body. Then umbilical cord is cut. That is the connection between the fetus and the mother, that is cut down after expulsion. The last phase, third phase, is known as afterbirth. Afterbirth, that we have already discussed, expelling out of the placenta. Expulsion of placenta. We all know that humans have deciduate placenta, the embryonal part and the fetal placenta both are expelled out, or you can say the whole placenta is expelled out as afterbirth, after the expelling out of the baby. What happens? The uterus has enlarged when the development of the baby takes place. The uterus shrinks after the expulsion, and the placenta also shrinks from the uterine wall and detaches, and it is removed out. That is known as after birth. Now during expulsion, the lungs of the baby, they expand because now it has come out, it has to take first breath. That's why the baby cries, and also normal circulation of blood starts. So these are the various changes which takes place during parturition. We have discussed it in detail. In our next video, we'll talk about lactation. So keep watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you.